welcome back to the Bourbon Bunker. Let's talk about Ohio and what's happening over there, or what they're doing. Watershed distillery. Never had anything from them. This is a barrel blend, and it is, I'm just totally losing words. Uncut batch number 5, whatever that means, because I know nothing about this distillery. So it's uncut, unfiltered. This is 2025 release. If they have more, allegedly a limited release. That's what that says there. It's a 121 proof. I said batch 5, and whatever whiskey mentors means. I don't know if maybe that's something going on. Char 5 out of, where the heck? Columbus, Ohio. There it is. Columbus, Ohio, Watershed Distillery. Distilled and bottled by them. So this is all this is their jam. And they did it. $60 is what I paid for it. I had seen it one other time, and it did catch my attention for whatever reason. Maybe it's the bright yellow aspect of the bottle. It was like, hey, you should look at me. And I did. And I said, nah, I'm not buying that. And I didn't buy it. And then I was somewhere else, and I saw it again. I was like, I'm gonna do it this time. I did it that time. Now I have it, and we're gonna talk about it. I've been flying off the cuff. Yeah, I've been just picking random crap lately, and I have a few other. I just have no idea what I'm doing down here. I have too much stuff to talk about, and I forget about stuff, and I have to get through it. But usually, what happens is I get something, I bring it home, and I open it, pour a little bit out, and take a couple sips, and then it ends up down here, forgotten about forever, if it's not good. If it's good, then it's a different story. That being said, sometimes things open up a little bit, and they taste much better the second time around after it's been sitting for a little while open. This one, I actually have no idea. I don't remember anything about it, how it tasted. It smells a little grainy, like melted chocolate and grains. Hopefully it's not malty. Get a slight bit of that Frosty Machine note. Okay, let's see how it tastes. Finish is hanging around. It's 120 proof, first sip of the day. But it's not bad. It's just, it's all up in my jowls. Didn't have a burn or anything going down, so it's pretty good for 120 proof. But that is coated the inside of my mouth in a good way. And I was not mad about that situation that just happened. I have no idea. There's not like an age on this, which I wish there was. Because that's like either a youthfulish kind of thing going on, or whatever kind of grain stuff they have going on. Because I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but one of the things that attracted me to it was, I mean, it's dark. It's darkish. So usually, if I see something that's got a little bit of color in there, and 120 proof kind of piques my interest. And it's got it's got an oaky, barrely charred kind of presence. Not really like tanniny, but a little drying. And it's also kind of weird because that first sip like stuck inside my mouth, and it was giving me the effervescency. Not like, I don't know if effervescence is the wrong word, but it just like lit my mouth up all over the place, and it was good. Third sip. So not really building upon itself, but I'm getting that like a fudgy, burnt brownie, and oak and spice. For $60 on a craft, I'm assuming craft. I said I don't know anything about Watershed, but they did this all themselves. If they're a big, we're going off the rails here. If they're a big distillery and I don't know about it, inform me. I just threw whiskey everywhere. These will smell good down here. What is going on? You would expect that after like 3 videos, all the whiskey drank, 4 sips in, and I'm falling apart. Anyways, let's reel this thing back in. Yeah, it's solid. Everything that I said kind of stuck. Not necessarily when that builds upon itself, sip after sip, or like if you have a first sip and a second sip. It kind of just, the first sip hits you like fireworks in a good way. And then the second sip kind of, added a layer of experience in your mouth. But then I think it has got some, it's a good mouthfeel. It's a little thicker. So it just keeps your mouth coated, and then it's just flavor from there. And if these are flavors that you enjoy, then it'll be great. Like I said, there is like a little bit of I think it's grain. I don't think it's necessarily youthful, because I do get a decent oak and char presence in there. So it might just be the grains they use from there. If you want to read the back, because I saw a word on here that stands out. When it comes to double gold, winning bourbon, let's start that again. When it comes to double gold winning bourbon, only the bold prevail. Creating whiskey means mastering the elements within your control and accepting that the barrel has the final say. This rare bourbon spends years in our Ohio-made Char 5 barrels until it's ready to be bottled without added water or filtration. The result is uncut, unfiltered, unmistakably bold flavor profile. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's a little bold. It's a barrel-proof bourbon. Is it the best barrel-proof bourbon out there? Probably not. Is it a good pour for $60? Absolutely. Do I want more of that? Because I spilled my other sip on the ground? Probably. Yeah, it's good. It's kind of got, there's actually like that last sip kind of almost gave me like an Elijah Craig barrel proof kind of vibe. So if you're into that, you might be into this. That's good. This might open up even more, and this actually could be a good sneaky blind winner. And I'd be curious to see how that holds up in a blind. So, empty cheers.